I'm Robin, and you're listening to Crit Out of Luck, the Last Song of Arcadia. Find us on social media at Crit Out of Luck, or join our Discord server with the link in the description to chat all things D&D. Stay cool.
Last we left our heroes, what happened?
The Golden Lizard Queen showed us around the ziggurat a little bit, a place of highly divine magic. Then in the morning, we went to find him, the big man, the guy, the Leviathan, whose name is escaping me. So in our search for the big guy, we went into the underground temple, of the ancients, where no smooth skin has dared set foot before.
Yeah.
And Kashek was the goat of all time.
He's an owl.
Yeah, okay, thanks. We figured out a bunch of elemental puzzles.
Could be good if you wanted to.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And then we turned back the sands of time.
Yeah, we used the elemental gauntlet with its corresponding stones to
navigate the temple. That was pretty much the session.
Yeah,
because there were,
but it was puzzles.
So many puzzles.
Using the elements, combining the elements, seeing what they did, and we refilled the sands of time, and then the sands did sand-related actions. Now we're here.
That was basically it.
It's a big old dungeon dive. Felt really good.
Yeah, it was Trevi's best attempt at a Zelda dungeon, and I hope it worked out for everybody. But
it was fun. Thanks, Trevor.
It was fun. So yes, the passageway being opened for you, the lizardfolk sage again, sort of like sand on the wind, sort of dissipates and returns to the skeleton which you first walked in on. And the gates lie open for you, and inky black chasm lays beyond, and the time is yours.
Inky black as in magical darkness that we can't see through, or inky black?
Yeah, much the same as when you came into that first chamber. It's almost as if it's a solid wall, for your vision.
You know what just happened? Were we given any instructions for proceeding forward, or just...
Nope.
No. Great.
No. The instructions were, what the priestess told you essentially was that if you could gain command of the Hand of Gods, that would allow you to navigate the temple. Beyond the temple lay the Promethean, and if you could soothe its rage, bring its wrath to an end, then the lizardfolk would be eternally grateful. You might even be able to find the stuff that went missing. Because remember, the reason we're here
for
is
some
because
fucking
we were looking
beer.
for some coffee beans for a handsome orc.
We're just here to get the choicest hops.
I just wanted Luther to think we were nice people.
He already did! He liked us already so much. But we're happy to do it.
Yeah, isn't that funny how, what a fun game. Anyway, whatever lies ahead, an angry god, if you can figure out how to calm its shit down, then you're golden.
We don't want to fight the god, because Robin and I have been sitting here talking about what happens if we fight a god.
See, I don't know if the god's gonna much care what we want.
Yeah. I know that, I'm just... Anyway, I would like to stick my hand through this inky blackness and see if it comes back when I pull it back.
It does.
Okay, good. I guess I walk through this inky blackness experimentally.
You do so, and you can see a little bit ahead of you, but
sorry, Mom.
It's just sort of that. Like magical ancient darkness that even your finely honed elven eyes struggles to penetrate.
I think we should maybe hold hands, sir, and if you can still heal me.
I stick my hand back through and...
That's good now. All right, let's go. Carefully together.
Holding talons. Okay. As you make your way into this sort of cavernous chamber, the ground beneath you changes from what once was that same finely cut gold construction of the lizard folk now to what seems to be rigidly cut ancient stone or gemstone of some kind. And as you continue on down the passageway, eventually, at the end, a little bit of a light begins to emerge. And as you draw closer and closer, it grows brighter and brighter and brighter, until you find yourselves coming around a bend and the cavern massively opening up. And as you look up, you can see this sort of crystalline structure above which the sea. You can see like little wisps of sand being like moved by the currents across this sort of crystalline surface. Schools of fish darting about above it. A little bit of sunlight is still filtering down through it, so the light in here is dim, but you can enough to see. And you can even, like, a pod of dolphins passes overhead, and an enormous shark makes its way in an uneasy circle
Super
above
dope.
you. And it's still pretty wide. The ceiling is maybe 50 feet up or so. But yeah, you're just in this really weird bubble under the ocean.
Cool.
So this is now past the dark cavern, or is this just
Past
further?
it, yeah,
okay.
yeah. It sort of opened out into this.
Okay. How? I don't know. Roughly, like how far is the darkness before we get into this?
It just like cuts off as soon as you step out under the sort of surface.
Understood. So this was an apparent darkness
Mhm.
that just blocks sight into this room.
Yeah, much in that same way that first chamber did. Yeah,
Understood.
yeah,
Understood. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like, think of it like a loading screen for a video game.
Love it. Great. Gotta render all these assets. Those fucking
Look at that
dolphins.
shark.
That's a lot. That's a shark.
I've been rotating the shark with the joystick on
That's
the
it.
roads.
And carrying on, the floor continues to be this like really richly tiled, huge gemstone-infused walkway that stretches out further under the ocean.
Like I did the first time, if I kind of kneel and inspect the floor, can I tell what kind of gemstone it is?
Sure. Well, give me a... What would that be? Nature? Yeah, give me a nature check.
An instigation check.
Instigation.
It's like investigation, but you're trying to make shit happen.
12.
It's unlike anything that you've ever seen before. The thing that resembles... that comes to your mind most distinctly is sort of obsidian. But instead of that really ashy black color that obsidian has, it's more like aquamarine. The time seems... here you are under the sea.
Any obvious massive shapes ahead?
Yeah, actually.
Any enormous recliners in which sit eldritch gods? Serpentinely draped?
No, not that you can see, but this sort of like tiled pathway continues on and begins slowly sloping a little bit farther down the sort of continental slope here as you move your way out farther into the ocean.
Can I make one last look behind us while we're going through this chamber for squid sharks floating above?
First marks.
Yeah.
Shids. Shids. Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, we're good at this, Saren.
Perceive!
19.
Or don't.
Nothing coming down the chamber behind you, but up above, a squark dives into a school of fish, emerging with a few clutched in its tendrils.
They do exist.
That's it.
So sorry.
They do exist.
Never mind.
They do exist.
Well, I guess we know where the bottle got them.
And I'll just keep walking.
Continuing on down the path. The crystalline surface continues until finally things open up. You begin to hear the sound of rushing water, much like the rapids of a river or a waterfall would create here under the ocean. And as you continue your way down this embankment, your footsteps echoing off the sort of gemstone walkway around this sort of like magical crystalline bubble that you walk through. Things open up, and you find what looks to be just picture like Sandy's dome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except at the center of, instead of an oak tree, just a monstrous pile of what looks like broken ship parts, treasures of all kinds.
Not our ship.
Maybe.
And as it sort of opens up, at the center is this just huge hoard of sunken ships and treasures. And at sort of like various points along the sides of the dome, water spills through from the ocean above and kind of like cascades down to the bottom. The pathway carries on and kind of like winds its way around in this circular pattern around the hoard itself.
I was thinking giant spherical dishwasher, but toilet's probably more apt, yeah.
We're about to be flushed.
Alright. Oh, man. Eva, put your hands up!
What would you like to do?
No obvious massive beings? Perhaps they are out to lunch in the ocean. I'm assuming that's how they get around.
Can I cast Find Barley?
We're looking for...
That sounds like a 3.5 edition spell.
Yeah, we're looking for
sorry,
beings.
sorry.
I don't know.
Can I ask the DM one more time for what the surface level of this looks like, aside from the dome? So, like, in the center of the dome, there's the pile of detritus.
Treasure!
Detreasure.
The treasure, yeah.
And the pathway winds in, like, a descending
so-
kind of spiral?
So if you think of this huge dome with this pile in the middle, there's still like a great distance between where you've just entered into the dome and the pile of the treasure in the middle.
Yes.
And all like winding inward, that sort of like gemstone pathway kind of coils its way inward towards the center.
Yeah, okay. So there's not, like, a flat surface of water here. There's...
No, yeah, it's like that crystalline, that magic crystalline structure is sort of forming the dome over top of all of this.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Am I being clear?
Yeah, so
no.
from where we are, we're talking like several stories down to like the ground on which this treasure rests.
Oh no, you're on the ground level, and
Okay.
it goes upwards.
Oh, cool, got it. That makes
I
sense.
see.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
it
it's-
does.
So it's like you just went through the porthole of Sandy's
Sure.
underwater.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, gotcha.
If we wanted to go up, we could.
You could.
Understood.
I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I misled. Yeah, the pathway doesn't wind down.
It winds up.
It stays level with the ground and just kind of spins around. I'm sorry. I see how that was confusing.
Okay.
My apologies.
It's not a toilet.
It's not a toilet, it's a bidet.
Yeah, it's all sort of like level and then just kind of like a...
It's a dishwasher.
It's a dishwasher.
Yeah.
I'm thinking dishwasher.
Yeah, you were right.
If I
It's
send
a
some
dishwasher.
dancing lights along the dishwasher path, does anything come suspiciously to Snap and eat them?
No, but do you do so?
Uh-huh.
It's like conveyor belt sushi.
We're about to be conveyor belt sushi.
What is it? What are you casting?
Dancing lights?
4 globules of light.
They're purple.
Nothing moves to snap along them. However, what does your dancing lights look like?
They're just 4 little globules. They give up a slight purplish kind of cast.
And so as they move along the surface of this sort of like gemstone walkway, the floor beneath where the lights travel seems to like resonate with the light and colors of your dancing lights and like kind of radiate out, matching the kind of color and vibrancy of your dancing lights as it moves along the path. It sort of like radiates out to a distance of maybe like 30 feet in any direction of where the lights are. And like takes the color and vibrancy of your dancing lights.
Like a disco floor.
Kind of.
Yeah. I don't know what information that got us, but it looked
Yeah.
really pretty.
Should we call out, or should we move towards the center, or...
I don't speak large sea beastie.
Ooh,
Well, that's not a lie. I can understand large sea beastie, I think, but...
if he speaks like dragons do, then certain I can make that happen.
Oh.
Or at least my scarf knows.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Call my dancing lights back and just kind of have them, like, around me for a second.
Alright.
This is my contribution.
No objections if I send another one. What time of day is it?
What time
I
of day does it
believe.
look to
Well,
be?
wait.
Let's see. You
We
spent the
set
night
out
and set out
in
in
the
the
morning.
morning.
We set out in the morning. Can't
Good
remember.
afternoon!
Yeah, that works.
We have come to have an audience and speak with your godliness. We are simply travelers who are looking for the whereabouts of a particular ship and its cargo. We will be on our way after we find that. Don't mean to bother you. Hyros.
Did you say that in common or draconic?
In Draconic.
Then I'm choosing to believe it was all draconic until you went Hyros.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, remember that.
Hyros. You're familiar.
Jeez. So you're just speaking that into the chamber.
Like, projecting.
Okay. All right, sure. Give me a performance check.
Holy shit.
Jeez, he said.
Yikes.
Yikes, he meant.
You just did that, you idiot. That was almost a 20. It's definitely not, though. It's 10.
Your words echo along the chamber here, but after a few moments of silence returning, nothing stirs or changes.
Maybe they're not home.
Maybe.
I would feel better if we thought of that as maybe the backup.
I don't know if it's a plan, it's just kind of a notion.
Right. If I start cautiously traveling the circle, can I inspect the pile of debris and look for any obvious Acme crate labeled
Sure.
Luther's barley?
Sure, give me a perception check.
29?
Jesus, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you're sort of moving along the outskirts of this circular formation, looking at the pile of the treasure. Sat right atop it, you can see
right atop it.
the busted up prow of a ship. Burned into the side is the ship's name, which is...
We knew what it was.
They must have died while branding.
yeah. Is the we'll do it in post. Is the name of the ship on which the goods were set to be transported?
We find the name of the ship after the session's over, and Trevor just reads it in the most boring voice possible. So he's like, and anyway, the name of the ship is the Instigator.
We'll call it the Uncreative Master.
Nice, we love that.
Call it the Dusty Rose.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, let's do that. That's better. That's my
Definitely
cat.
already had a name, but that's great.
Okay, great.
That's fine. Say it, and then I'll put that in the old
Oh,
episode.
that's a good one. Yes,
Yeah.
the Dusty Rose.
Wow.
The ship on which the goods were meant to be transported.
The name's always been. Do you relay this information to us?
How closely are you following me?
I don't know, are you wandering off by yourself?
Not wandering.
I heard yes.
Yeah.
Without saying anything to anybody.
I'm gonna. Okay,
We can see you.
I'll in full view of everyone.
Darren.
In full view of
Where
everyone,
you
I'll start to
going?
mosey.
Well, I guess we're coming with you.
She's moseying.
It's called the Dusty Rose. I believe that's where we're headed.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's what they told us, yes.
Oh yeah, I
What,
remember.
which one is it?
Which
Of
ship?
all these ship pieces, which one?
The one right at the top in the center there.
Oh,
All the way at the top.
good. Why would it be any other one?
I'm going to, as I'm moseying then.
Yes, we are doing this together. Do not go by yourself.
I'm sorry,
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to get eaten by things?
not particularly.
Harder to eat 4 people than to eat 5 people than to eat 1 person.
I'm sorry.
Well, thanks for remembering me.
He's right here.
I really have to get a bell.
I'm sorry.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
You know, that's actually way
Perfect.
better.
Just do that every, 15 minutes.
Good.
Dang-a-lang.
Clark, count to 15.
How does that start?
Yeah. Just checking something. Right?
No, I can do it. Just what's to start with?
No, take your time.
I whisper,
1. B.
Mm-hmm.
That does.
3.
Sure.
15.
Great.
what does he need to know how to count for?
I was just curious if we were going to get 15 minutes or,
4 seconds.
whatever.
Before I ask this in a part of this adventure where it will be annoying to you, what is the lighting in here like?
So there's a little bit of sunlight filtering. You're pretty far under the water, but it's still filtering in from above, so I would say the light in here is dim.
Would you know?
Yes, I would.
I'm going to respect whose ever house this is and keep traveling along the spiral, but I will squirrel all that information away for later in case I need it.
Yeah, save the Goldilocks. We're going to do it when we get there.
So what's the plan?
We're going to walk on the lovely aquamarine brick road till we reach the middle.
Off you go. Do so, spiraling inward until you come to the foot of this enormous pile of treasure. You can see, pieces of ships from all over the world. There are some tattered sails that bear the winged lioness of Arcadia. There are some the crazy famous corsel-ribbed boats of the Thousand Islands far to the south. From all over the world. Yes.
Is my parents' ship here?
Ooh, the one
Oh,
that...
shit.
Remember how it sunk?
Oh shit.
It doesn't have to be.
Oh shit. Can you perception check?
I just thought of that.
There needs to be a word for that, where a player asks something that makes so much sense, but the DM didn't think of it. So I totally thought of that.
What are you talking about?
Actually. 21.
21, you say. As you're winding your way around the path and drawing closer and closer, you spend some time looking over the pile of detritus and treasure, or detreasure, as we've been so exquisitely calling it. The wreck was many years ago, but as you move closer and closer to the base, something does catch your eye, sir. And in fact, as you make your way over, sticking out of one of the sort of base layers of the pile, jutting out at a strange angle, still desperately clinging to what may have once been the very top mast of a merchant vessel, is a at this point weathered, beaten, and sort of depressed looking flag bearing your family crest.
Okay.
Didn't think I'd get this far. That was just a thought I had. I will make a note, but I'm going to leave it where it is.
All of Hyros, you've spent some time around ships, at least sort of by osmosis, through Caster.
I know an awful Address No, an awful lot of there's 5. I did that. That's on me. Know an awful lot of the words.
You can tell at the bottom of the pile here, these ships look really weather beaten. This huge pile has been accumulating for quite some time.
To be fair, he also knows wood very well, so that.
There you go. Yeah. So then yes. So at the bottom, the wood is almost sort of becoming petrified in that way that when salt infuses it, it does. Do you know what I mean? So yes. So this collection has been growing for quite some time.
As we're traveling along the spiral, I pop back to Kashek.
Mm-hmm.
It's never occurred to me. You were right, being beneath all this water.
Do I not seem alright?
You seem fine. You're not from a particularly wet area of the world. You do an awful lot of checking in on everyone else. Thank you.
This Leviathan must have been gathering treasure and ships for some time. But did they not recently wake up again? Or at least that is what the people thought.
Could be that they've just increased their activity. 1 or 2 ships a year isn't really
Maybe
much
these are
to
from
sneeze at.
that long ago, and the new ones are the new ones.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's a good point. Making our way centrally to the pile of this
You
stuff.
arrive at sort of the base of this pile of treasure.
I've got a horrible feeling that the second we touch anything, they're going to come in, and they're going to be like, oh, you stole our stuff, and we're going to, no, it's a huge misunderstanding. We are just here to talk about that one on top, and they're going to be like, I'm going to eat you now, and then we're going to be absolutely pooped.
Oh, eventually we would be pooped if they ate us, yes. There was a story in the book that Maggie gave me about...
Oh, Maggie.
I know.
She's great.
She's great. About a young man who was looking for a lamp in a cave, and all of the other treasure was really lava the whole time. So he was only allowed to touch the lamp. I'm probably not explaining this very well. There was a djinn involved. He was really funny.
Oh, well, I've heard they're quite funny.
I'm just saying that perhaps we try only to touch what we came here for.
How am I going to get up there?
I could get up there.
How?
It's dim.
It is.
How high is the top of the pile?
Well, 40, 50 feet up.
Oh.
I just melt, and then I reappear on the prow of the ship.
There you go.
And then I wave.
Hope you know what you're looking for. I don't.
Is there, along with Dusty Rose, is there a property of Luther Half-Orc stamped on anything up here?
Yeah, so as you look, there's
To Luther. Enjoy your beans. Love, Dad.
No!
It's a care package.
there's a huge hole in the side of, like, the front prow of this ship, and peering through it inside, you can see some tattered remnants of what may once have been part of the cargo hold. And there are several still roughly intact shipping crates inside. And moving in further to investigate, and if you pop a few of them open, one of them it's like that little barrel that the long bottom leaf is in the
cask.
two towers.
Yeah.
Like a little cask.
Yeah.
In sort of a weathered band around it is just a ring of what looks like a painting of, like, these amber fields of grain around the outside, presumably the barley that you have been looking for.
Amongst this pile,
Mhm.
is there any loose coinage that looks like it was placed here specifically?
Loose coin.
Sorry.
In this like section of the ship, no, there's like it's sitting on an enormous pile of gold, so like there's coins like scattered about.
That's
But
what
it doesn't look like they were placed here purposefully. It's just that it's accumulated some of this, and as whatever makes this pile has continued to, like, move and shift it.
Then I am going to hedge my bets. I'm going to and leave 10 platinum pieces in the cargo hold of this ship.
Ooh.
It's good. It's a good idea.
Giddy up.
It's a good idea.
Actually, I'm going to leave 11 platinum pieces because I don't like uneven numbers.
Indiana Jones.
You might call them odd numbers.
Well, now you've turned an even 10 into an uneven 11. There's just no winning.
I don't like holding odd numbers.
Oh, I see.
It's a good idea. Okay, continue.
He's like, if these pieces of shit don't stop circumventing my plans.
Time's yours.
Can I carry this cask?
Yeah, it's like the little cask. You know,
Oh,
like
okay. And I'm not a hobbit.
It's like the size of your head.
No, Maddie is. Saren is not.
Yeah, that's right. Then I will emerge on the prow again with this barley cask.
Big thumbs up from Hyros downstairs.
And then I will melt into the shadows again and appear.
Ah, that's
Hello.
creepy every time.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Can the thing go with you? I guess if all your gear and
You can
stuff
carry
goes.
objects
Yeah.
through, yeah.
I can't take other people.
Sure, yeah.
Or
but if
like
it's just an object.
part of a wall.
Huh. It's just such a good idea.
No, it was. It's a good
It
idea.
doesn't need to work.
No, it's great.
It can be a good idea and not work.
It's great. It's my favorite when my plans get thrown out the window.
No!
No, seriously, I love it.
Ah!
It's better. It's because what you guys come up with is always better. Anyway,
It's collaborative storytelling.
yeah, that's the idea. You reemerge at the bottom of the treasure pile, Sarah.
Did you get it? Wow! You found a snack. Nice.
Suddenly. Oh, how does this work? This is great.
Uh-oh.
This is great. I love it when I have to lay. Okay. Suddenly, the chamber is filled with a booming sound. In fact, the sort of bubble, the crystalline structure of the bubble overhead, so powerful is the sound that it sort of like undulates. At first, it appears indistinct, just this like cacophonous, booming, guttural sound. And you sort of have to, you snap your hands to the sides of your head to cover your ears, but after a moment, the draconic speakers among us,
Nice.
something starts to click. But it's strange. It's like the words are drawn out. You can... It's... How to describe... It's like if you were trying to translate into English, and you could only get the first word of each sentence, but like the meaning is kind of inherent in the stretched out sense, but you're like, you get the sense that you're like missing every other word, or so. Not because you're not hearing it, but because it's just it kind of escapes you.
Can I continue to ruin your day?
Sure.
I understand all spoken language.
You don't speak Draconic. Oh yes, you do.
I can't speak it. I can understand it.
Sure.
I could also
I think
have.
it'd be the same thing though, because we understand.
It's like a
it as
size
well.
thing. It's not a language thing. Is what my understanding was.
It's like this language that you are hearing is not meant to be only taken in by hearing. Sure.
Oh!
Let's call it that.
Dope. Whale communication.
Let's call it that.
Cool.
So it's like you're only getting. Oh, actually, the best metaphor is probably it's like you're reading Morse code. Like they probably have more to say, but they are giving you an abbreviated version because that's all that they can do.
Or like just signs without facial expression. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's a great metaphor for it. Yeah,
Okay.
does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And so the message that you're getting, the Draconic speakers and Saren, who just understands everything.
I'm sorry.
No, why do you keep apologizing? This is great. This is how the game works. And it's like you can feel like the sound reverberate in your very chest. It's like you're not even taking it into your eardrums. The words are resonating through your whole body. Burn. Pain. Shadow. I.
Does this feel more like a threat, a cry of agony?
The latter. In fact, you can almost it's sort of like the language almost like touches on your emotions almost.
Sure.
And as you hear these words, you sort of experience them as much as hear them.
Well, that's because we're empaths. I'm sorry.
Not to be an ENFP up in it, but you know. Oh, okay. Any source, or is it just everywhere?
Like its origin?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, boy.
Because it's so cacophonous.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not going to be easy anyway. Yeah, it's whatever the dice says. 6.
No, you can't tell. It
Yeah,
seems
right.
to be everywhere in all places at once.
Oh, I don't know why I keep making checks. That's not what I do.
It's part of the game.
Oh.
In Draconic,
Mhm.
can we help you?
The booming again returns. Flee. Loss. Death.
Can you tell him, her, them? Our enemy is already the eye, and we're going to do something about it.
Yes, also in Draconic, we know this enemy. It is ours as well. We wish to help.
Aid. Sorrow. Gone. And the floor beneath you begins to shudder
Okay.
and shake.
Did it have a family?
Out the way we came.
I think it had a family.
Oh, I don't know if that's...
And it seems to be falling away. Back from the source, kind of just following along the path and spiraling inward. It's just sort of falling away.
Okay, it's time to not play by the rules. We're going to hop, skip, and jump across.
Uh-huh.
Anyone need to be carried?
No.
What do you want to do?
Was that necessarily soothing its wrath?
No,
No.
Okay.
but, its wrath is not at us. It seems.
Yeah, but don't we die if we don't do that?
Do
From
what?
the lizard people.
Do what?
If we don't soothe him.
Well, so we have two things. We can either-
That was part of the deal, right? We have to soothe it.
Sure. We can either stay here and fall into whatever is happening here, or we have to go out the way we came, or any one of these little tunnels on the side.
Make a decision. Still, the floor's falling.
Let's go the way we came
way we
and see
came.
if we
Yes. We go back
You're
out.
trying to go back out
Yeah.
the way you came?
Yeah.
Alright, so the floor has already fallen away from where you came in.
Sure.
Oh.
There's water.
Are
or
you
there's
trying to
nothing?
like rush to the side and like make a jump, or
Yes, if we can make jumps.
as it escalates, sections of it are starting to fall away?
Are they falling into water? Are they
Yeah.
falling into nothing?
They're just falling. The chasm just continues deeper down.
Oh god!
Yeah, we don't want to go down there.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, Hyros is going to enter into a rage and attempt to hop, skip, and jump wherever possible.
Okay. Great. So then, give me an athletics check.
I just blink into existence 60 feet away.
Sure. Right. Yeah. Traveling along the. Yeah.
Because you can do that!
Mhm.
It's cocked. 27 athletics.
Yes. So you manage to sort of successfully like leap your way from like undulating roll to undulating roll, trying to make your way back towards the passageway. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna run as much as I can, and then if I need to, I'll cast Misty Step
Ooh,
as many times as I need to.
Great. Then give me like an acrobatics check.
Is the path up collapsing, or is it just in
It's
here?
kind of falling away at various, seemingly at random intervals.
Okay.
23.
Yes, so you easily are able to navigate the pieces of floor that are still beneath you, and when in need, you can sort of just zip across. Saren is just like teleporting, and Kasheka, assume you're flying.
I was going to see if you asked.
Kashek, oh, there he is. He's over there now.
Yes, so as you all in various pathways, some of you misty stepping, some teleporting, some flying, some through sheer physical might, launching yourself from like crest to crest.
Mm-hmm.
But you make your way back across until you land on one still remaining section right before the entranceway. And as you all sort of converge there and go to make your a final dash back to the entranceway in which you came, the section of road on which you are stood begins to move away. And as you are swept along, the surface of the chamber, the bubble above, begins to shift, and sections of this floor begin to re-emerge.
He's the floor!
Huge, writhing, undulating sections of serpentine body.
The whole thing
The
is
whole
alive.
thing!
Oh no!
See, my tiny brain was like, oh, these grooves are worn into it by his body when he lies down here.
No,
No, the grooves are made by his body underneath it.
And so this one like undulation that you were all stood upon now moves over, and coming up from the inky blackness below rises a massive head. This thing is gargantuan, bigger than gargantuan, twice again the size of the purple worm you faced.
Yeah, sure.
Back in the early days of the game.
Totally chill stuff, guys. Totally chill. Very chill.
It is a sort of emerald, that sort of aquamarine scaled serpentine head, wreathed in sort of a lion's mane of feathers.
Nice.
And as it comes up kind of in profile, and as it swings its head around, you notice, wrapped around its neck, and moving up the side of its head and covering one eye, is this sort of like, you ever seen like seaweed at low tide where it's just kind of like splayed along it kind of looks like that, wrapped around the neck, moving up and covering one eye. And as that covered eye opens, you are again met with that violent orange iris and the slit pupil, now so familiar to you.
What?
Explains a few things.
And as the enormous serpentine body sort of levels out, now it is sort of one long slope up towards the head. But this putrid mass and writhing orange eye itself sort of rears back like a snake and sort of gurgles and rumbles for a moment until launched into the air, these sort of like inky black, like squid ink missiles that like splat all around you.
I hate getting inked in Mario Kart.
And form themselves into these long, like eel, like these like 6 foot long eel-like creatures with that end in sort of like an octopus beak.
Oh, cool.
I need everyone over.
Yeah! I'd love to do that.
So wait, we're thinking that he did that or shit
Yeah, it either Vonican or something working for him got to this guy,
and got him.
woke
Okay.
him up, and did this.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, terrible. Obviously very bad, but cool.
Yes, very cool.
Okay, initiatives, please. Hyros.
10!
Kashek.
Adequate.
18.
Nice.
Sorry.
6.
6. Saren.
24.
Did you roll a
I
1?
rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
And so, one more thing I should mention. The sort of crystalline field that keeps the crushing pressure of the ocean at bay now seems to follow the contortions of the creature's body. Almost as if it's like a field being projected off the creature itself.
That makes sense.
So up to about like maybe 50 feet above is still open air, but then it's sort of just, it follows its body up to the head, which is sort of looking down on you. Does that make sense? So what that means is there is ocean directly between like the head and you. Does that make sense? Like a tunnel going
So we
up.
gotta run/climb up the neck to
Yes.
get to the head.
Yes, so you can't fly or teleport right to the head.
Good decisions, DM.
Oh, are we on the back of this thing?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're on its back.
A part of its back.
And so basically there's like, you have to like make your way up the slope towards its head.
Let's recall this fear that I have of being drowned in a cave-in of a shark tunnel at an aquarium. I also have a fear of being in a cave-in in a mine shaft, but I
Good
feel
news.
like...
It's just shids out there, not sharks.
And from where you are now, on the back of the creature, which is presumably the Promethean, Tatanuba, to the head is 200 feet.
Okay.
Um,
So we gotta deal with these things and then run up to slash the thing off his face.
well, we don't know that he can't just make more of them. That's a problem for after we deal with these things. You're so right, babe.
So it's basically just a long section of snake. But yeah, let's do it anyway.
Snake.
Under the sink. Under the sink. There's lots of soaps and disinfectants you shouldn't drink.
All along here are consummate V's. Consummate. But see, they were scales, not gemstones. Kevin the whole time.
No!
Nice. Is he only 15 feet wide? Is that what we're looking at?
No, it's 60 feet wide.
Oh, we've been walking on him
Shit.
for a
The
while.
whole thing
Yes.
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, the whole thing is the thing.
Ever since we walked through the loading screen.
No, I know that.
After the loading screen, which gave you a tooltip about...
I thought the antechamber of Sandy's dome
trying
was
to reduce
still...
your enemy's health.
Before they reduce yours. To avoid dying. Thanks.
So, place yourselves. There are 5 of these octopus beak leeches around you.
Oh, are we way over there?
And it is 200 feet to the head. So,
Hey, yo!
okay.
Oh, or that works.
First thing that happens, that big orange Vanakan eye flares with a bright hue, and you can see a pained expression in the other eye on the opposite side of the creature's face.
Let go of our worm friend!
That's right.
As it writhes, and the underneath your feet, the scales begin to illuminate, and between the creases of the scales, much like running along the hand of gods, begins to crackle with electricity, and the area around you becomes charged with electric energy. So first up we come to Saren, but before you do anything else, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure. Let's use her flagship die.
As the lightning crackles beneath your feet, the scales imbibed with the elemental fury of lightning.
I'm going to use my diamond soul.
Okay?
No. Does a 14 make it? I need
think
to
you have to decide if
No,
you...
I need to know-
No, it does not.
Okay, then I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
It specifies rerolled failed saves.
Sure.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
But I have to take this one. 25.
That does it, yes.
Okay.
You feel the thrum of energy crackle beneath your feet. A charge of lightning seems to build up underneath your very feet at the contact of your feet. You're able to dance out of the way as a bolt of lightning shoots up out of the air. It's your turn.
Come up to this guy, I suppose.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Hmm?
How the fuck do I... Okay, hang on.
Where's Clark?
So, I was thinking about this. The great thing about Clark being a bugbear, I think He's just so unnoticeable that he is always helping in the fight.
Nice.
You just never see him.
Great.
Yeah!
He's constantly like stealth behind something
Exactly,
else.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Clark is the perfect party, like, a companion.
But not for the purposes of
Yes.
advantage, I'm sure.
No.
Oh God, no.
He's always doing something.
Doing his own
you
thing.
just can't. You just never notice it.
Clog, stand on the other side of that guy so I can.
What?
I'm going to shadow step to this, actually. Which will
Okay.
give me advantage on my first attack.
Yeesh.
Great. 19 hit.
It sure does.
Okay, great.
Nice.
So he's my favorite enemy,
Yeesh.
which means I'm going to deal an extra d4 because he's my favorite foe now.
This is my favorite.
That's my favorite foe.
10 damage to him.
10. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to attack him again. 16 to hit.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Nice. Good.
11.
11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Great.
Great. Your blows land as your fists come back from impacting its surface. They're covered in a thin film of slime,
Ew.
which is unpleasant, but does not slow you up in the least.
Then I'm going to spend a key point and patiently defense.
Great. Okay, cool.
Great. That's my turn.
Okay, great. Next is eel number 1. Right here. Who's gonna slither his way over here? Is that... Who's this? Kashak?
Yeah.
He is gonna attack you, Kashak. He's going to try to constrict you. With an 8, we'll miss, though.
Oh, nice.
Okay, number 3 is gonna come over here and come to you, Hyrus. Yeah, that'll do it with a 23.
Sure will.
It leaps through the air, and its octopus-like beak cinches onto your shoulder muscle, and its long, slimy body wraps around you like a straitjacket, pinning your arms to your sides. You are restrained.
Strange. All right.
Yes. And that brings us to a Kashek. Before you do anything else, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
This is from the lightning.
Yes.
8.
Unfortunately. So, you manage to dodge out of the way of the eel creature's attack, but just as you come to land and find your footing again, you see lightning crackle up beneath you as lightning erupts from between the creature's scales. You are going to take...
Cast Observe Elements.
Fantastic. Great. It's only 7 points of lightning damage.
Already cast.
Then 3 points, right? Round down?
Yeah,
yes, 3
resistance
points.
to it,
3 points of lightning damage. As you like, check.
We were not given any sort of indication of what this little gauntlet could do offensively, were we?
It just seems to sort of direct a stream of whatever element is currently cackling within it. But no, not mechanically in any way. Why? What do you want to do?
Find out.
Well, I have probably the worst assortment of spells possible for this, so...
That's always the way.
But you still wear the Hand of Gods, yeah, if you want to...
I'm gonna try it. I might as well.
Alright,
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Am I gonna get disadvantage if I try to hit him with it because it's ranged?
Don't know what it is. What are you trying to do?
I'll try to hit number 4 then.
With
The gauntlet.
just like punching?
No, I'm gonna fire elements at it.
What element?
What was in it last?
Air and...
Air and earth to do sand.
Earth.
Yes,
Well,
sand
try
was
with sand,
last.
that's cool.
That's thematically interesting.
Sand?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Scrub it away.
Great, okay, yeah.
Power wash it.
Yeah, sandblast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Okay, yeah. So sand. Okay, so you thrust your palm outwards, open towards this creature, and a flurry of sand, like a sandstorm, erupts from the pond. It doesn't seem to impact the creature. However, the area, in an expanding cone, as the sand lays upon it, the crackling lightning does dissipate.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. Controlling the area, druid style.
Well,
That's
when you
right.
prepare every spell because you think you're going into the earth and suddenly you are surrounded by exactly no earth.
I'm
You
sorry,
can-
Freddie.
You just made a bunch of earth, though.
Nah.
So this, as the sand settles upon it now, all of this is no longer crackling with electrical energy.
Fun.
Will we call that my action?
We'll call that an action.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, also, I guess also for fairness, we'll say that I have my staff out and the gauntlet equipped, so
Yeah.
I can't be holding my shield right now. To be fair.
Yeah, if you have staff in one and gauntlet on the other, then yes.
I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Shillelagh is a bonus action.
Sure.
On a staff.
Great.
Okay, number 5. It's going to come over here at Surrey. And with another 26. Yes. Will launch itself. This time its octopus beak sort of snapping into the flank and wrapping its body all around you are restrained.
Okay.
And that'll bring us to snake number 2.
Oh, but it didn't do any damage.
No, you are
Okay.
restrained. Number 2 will go after Surrey and Saren, but with a 7 will miss.
Yay.
Nice.
Hyros, we are to you. You are restrained. Please give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Great.
Because you are restrained.
I typically have advantage on them, so I will just make a straight roll.
Sure.
While I'm raging. Or no, I always have that, but anyway. Danger sense. I got a sense that I'm in danger.
Good call.
That is a 13.
That fails. So, as you are your arms clasped to your side with the eel wrapped around you, you see the lightning collect underneath your feet and launch its way upward, traveling from your feet up and sort of sprouting out of the top of your horns.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to take 9 points of lightning damage.
Oh, that feels not great.
But as you were.
Does the thing also take... Do I notice the thing taking... I'm right.
It does not.
Why would it, after all? After all, why would it? It's merely a conduit. It's like wrapping yourself in copper and calling it a good time. Alright, so I'm already raging, so that's nice, because as a 15 doesn't stop unless I fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Or I choose to end it voluntarily.
That rocks.
So, since I'm restrained, it already gets advantage, and I would have disadvantage, so I'm going to recklessly attack the one that's currently, because my speed is 0, so I can't even move.
Mm-hmm.
So I just make a straight roll to attack,
Of course.
and it'll still have advantage against me anyway. But I'm going to attempt to finagle the axe,
Go to.
using my newly acquired Axe of the Woodsman, to swangulate at him. It's like my regular axe, but I can talk
But
to
woodier.
I can talk to stuff. Definitely woodier. Cool. 14?
Yes.
Oh, actually, sorry. 16.
Yes.
Great.
Still. Oh, it's higher? Yeah, that's
I
still
don't
works.
believe it. Great. So first swing comes in comfortable. That is 19 points of damage on the first choppity chop.
Great, on number 3.
Yes, number 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, and second swing, just a straight. Hoopa! That is 15.
Yes.
Great. It's nice. Okay.
Hacking at this thing while it's coiled around your body.
Yes, and a measly 11 points of damage.
We'll take it.
On that second one.
Okay.
So a total of 30.
Great.
Yes, and that is the end of the turn. So
Okay.
far. Yep.
Alrighty then. That brings us
Gotta
to...
work in these new dice. They are.
What is this thing doing? Is it moving?
The... What thing?
Big boy?
Yeah, it's just sort of kind of back and forth like a cobra, but
It's
it's
seated-
looking down at you.
It is seated upon its own weight.
The rest of it sort of disappears into the darkness.
It's not
below. You
suspended
can't
in the
see the
air.
end of it. No,
It's not suspended, it's not flying.
You're not sure. You can't see the
Yeah.
end of it. It's just sort of rising
If
out
I
of the
fly
depths of
up,
this
it's not
cavern.
like it's going to shoot out from under me.
Correct. Yeah. Uh-huh. You just can't travel. You still have to sort of follow the path of its body. You can't fly directly to the head.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning.
Yeah.
Anyway, Surrey, it is your turn. But before you do anything else, please make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
Since you are restrained.
15.
No. You are
Sorry.
again. The lightning corporeates beneath your feet. You are going to take 9 points of lightning damage as it crackles through you, sending your hair standing on end. But now, as you were.
Would that-
Oops.
Be evasion?
If it's a deck save. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. So I guess you would still only take half damage. Yeah.
So I take 5, 4.
4.
7. So 4. 3.
You said 9,
9.
right?
I said 9. So 4.
That's much easier math for me. Okay, I've been.
So you are restrained. So you can try to break out, or you can attack the thing. Whatever you like.
I like sitting here trying to crunch the numbers of what is going to be better. But I'm not that good at math.
This is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
So,
I made a hard fight because I always make them too easy.
Yeah.
So like, we're gonna see what happens.
I'm not upset that you made a hard fight.
No? If we start going down, they'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. We deserve to get our butt kicked in by a god, I think.
okay. We're going to try this first. And I'm going to cast Thunderclap, so I need it to make a con save.
Okay.
Should be just that guy.
Con save.
13.
That's a fail.
Okay.
Neat.
So, 3d6. That's pretty freaking good. 17.
17
points of
points.
thunder damage. Right?
Right.
Why worry about disadvantage on attack rolls when you don't got a fucking...
That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Who
Great.
said Thunderclap was useless?
Anything else, sir?
Nice.
That's all I can do, I think.
Yes. Okay. Number 4.
Bonus action, hide in the tentacle.
Is gonna come over here and also try to get you Kashik, because Suri is already restrained, but with a, I assume we'll miss with a 14.
I don't hit.
It will?
I don't
Oh,
know.
without the shield! Oh shit! So you are restrained as well. Uh-oh. Okay. But you are not in the lightning field. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. Now what happens?
Oh, I love lair actions.
The floor now shifts. Instead of lightning, now replacing the rivulets of lightning running between the grooves of the scale, now hot jets of steam begin to emerge from between the scales of the creature. All around you, y'all start sweating a little bit.
Ooh, it's a sauna.
Feels nice.
So that brings us to
Yeah.
you, Saren. So
Uh-huh.
please make that dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Does a 16.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna Diamond Soul and use this roll again. Does a 23 pass?
Yes, it does. So you managed to dodge that. I think Saren should also work for that, so that works. Okay, Saren, as you were.
What kind of...
Yes. Yeah. Kind of playing it fast and loose. We're doing a little Pokemon right now.
I like it. I
It's a little type Trumpy right now.
elemental interactions.
Yeah.
There's no rules for them in 5th edition.
We're just making
But
it
I
up.
like it. I like it a lot.
Does a 15 hit, Mr. Man? Number 2.
Yes, it does.
Okay, great.
Number 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Then he takes 15 points of damage from a number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Natural
Nice.
20.
Hey, you're rolling twice.
Good stuff. It's great juice.
Thanks, honey. 11 points
On
of
the
damage.
verge. Oh, good stuff, this cream cheese.
And then I'm gonna flurry
Flurry wet.
my blows. I need a ruling on this.
No.
No.
Damn it!
You don't get to pick it if it turns out
You would
good.
have had that back in your hand in a second if it was under 10.
You play by the. You live by the dice. You die
You're
by the
right.
dice.
That was another natural 20, but it landed. No, it wasn't, because it landed in the trough of my dice tray and not in the actual tray.
It's a 17.
Does this 27?
Yes, it does.
Sit between you.
Oh, wait. So actually,
I'm not restrained.
it's a non-natural 20 and a 17 for both of those flurry of
both of
blows.
those hit. Yes.
So it takes 22 more points of damage.
Oh, how's it happen?
Yay! There's no eyes on this thing?
No, it's just like a leech body that ends in an octopus beak.
Where we're going, we don't need eyes.
Yeah, I would like to pop it once in the body, once in the head, and then with my last two hands on either side of the beak, and then just
Split it down the middle.
Turn the head.
Oh, gross. Yeah, it's dead. Great.
Are they corporeal?
Yes.
Okay.
And then once more, I would like to patiently.
Oily, not smoky.
I would like to patiently defense again.
I think that also
Isn't that
takes
a
your
bonus action?
No, I just looked it up. Right? Is it not to?
You flurried your blows.
Oh, you're so right. You are so right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Both take
Because
bonus
you
action.
did patient defense last time without flurrying.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else, Saren? You can move if you like, or anything else.
Yeah, you can move.
Which one of you looks worse that I've noticed?
This isn't like danger zone yet.
Yeah, everyone's okay.
Don't worry about that right now.
I'm gonna...
I know someone who would love to have a
10,
friend
15,
within 5
20.
feet.
I'm getting there. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's all the
Grant.
movement, and I avoided being in any of their zones, but now my friend who needs a friend
You could even
needs
just have cut
sneak
through
attack.
this zone here.
You're right.
Okay, so it's going to be eel number 1 who's going to like... You can't take opportunity attacks if you're restrained, can you?
It didn't leave his reach.
Yeah, well, it's going to.
Oh,
It's going to come over here.
it doesn't say you can.
I think I can actually.
Yeah, if you like to,
You
yeah.
have disadvantage because any
Sure,
attacks
'cause
you
you're
make
restrained.
do.
But yeah, if you want to.
Absolutely do.
Yeah. It does not specify.
1.
You said disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. 15 if I'm not mistaken.
Roll damage.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning, but it's showing
Magical bludgeoning.
Magical
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
yeah, yeah. Great.
And 3 points of lightning.
Oh, great. Great. Okay, so it's
And
gonna
you
shock.
spit.
And it's going to try to constrict you.
It's just one of the coolest spells.
15.
Does not hit.
Great. It misses.
Whoever designed that?
Number
I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
3 is restraining Hyros, so it's going to try to...
That's irrelevant. Kiss
16?
16 hits.
What element do you
Yay.
think we absorb from a kissing?
It already has advantage because I'm
Love,
restrained, so...
love.
No, it's kissing.
Sure, sure.
I said the element. It's kissing.
Oh.
Okay, you are going to take 11 points of piercing damage.
Reduced to 5.
As it continues to, with its octopus beak, gnaw into you.
That is my meat. Stop. That's my shirt.
Kashek, I am gonna rule that sand will also stop the steam.
Cool.
You don't have to make a save, but you are still restrained.
Yes. I don't think I have anything fancy to break out of that.
Ooh,
I could do that. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself.
Oh, are cool.
Big Kashek!
Yes!
That's cool.
Kaswole!
Kaswal, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
So I become large. I don't know if that would automatically end it.
I'm gonna make it make a strength save.
That's some secret sauce right there. I don't know how the hell you're gonna.
No, with an 8.
Cool.
So yeah, you just burst as you grow. You burst. I'm gonna give it like. So you're going. I'm gonna give it a D6 of force damage because you grew. Wait, 2 sizes?
One.
One. So I'll do a D6 of like force damage or like fall damage.
Yes.
So that's 5 to number 4.
Hooty hoo.
Yeah, it unravels off of you, and you are now
I'll say that I'm here then.
large.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, look! I'm not the tallest anymore.
Great, high rise!
Oh, get out of my shirt. That's my shirt. I
Alrighty
sewed
then.
that shirt.
I can't.
your own shirt?
I can't attack now.
Patches them, yeah.
Wow.
Tell me if this is metagamey. I don't think it is. I don't think wasting our time trying to cover the entire thing in different elements that may or may not block whatever it changes to next is probably the best use of my time.
There's no guarantee any of them would work on whatever comes next.
Exactly. So, with my bonus action, then I will store the gauntlet, and I will draw my shield.
Okay.
Which
That's
everything grows with me on my
Yeah.
equipment.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Especially considering we will eventually try to get to the head.
Yes. So I think I'm going to go into this with a 16 AC, actually.
Okay, great.
Nice. Yeah, that's my turn again.
Great. So it's going to be number 5, who is restraining Surrey. I'm trying to bite you. I have a lot of 17s tonight. Well, another 26.
Yeah.
That'll do 13 points of piercing damage.
I will send... You'll see a spectral figure of one of the Revenant Knights come over and briefly forms like a shell around you, taking some of that damage, reducing it by... Spirit Shield. Fuck, how much was it?
13.
13.
All of it.
Yeah!
Yay!
Thank you, Hyros!
Yeah, I rolled 14 damage, so yeah.
And thank you, I'm going to
Oh,
say
God.
Godfrey.
Godfrey, yeah, it was Godfrey. He's
I
the
looked
nicer
up
one.
the other one. It's like...
Vladimir.
It is Vladimir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Godfrey was the nicer one.
Yeah.
Vladimir was the kind of
Oh,
dick.
yeah, from... Oh,
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, all of the spirits of
Good times.
the Ancestral Guardians are like people
From
who died
the-
in
That's
boss.
great. That's great. Okay, anything else?
That was its turn.
That was its turn. 2 is dead. Hyros, you are not in the sand, so please give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay, rolling regular because usually advantage. Okay. 18.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yay!
Restrained as you are, you manage to waddle out of the way of as an old faithful jet of steam.
Reliable. No, I like it. It's this
It's the
world.
SpongeBob man.
Yeah.
As you were.
Right. Okay. Whew. Fine. If I can't get anywhere, I will have to deal with you, you slimy git. All right. And I'm going to it's as dirty as Iris is allowed to get. Can say fuck. Shouldn't.
Total of 22 to hit.
20, yes, that's certainly hits.
Great. Love it. So
This is on number 5.
Number 3. Number 3, below.
Yep.
The one who's on me.
a total of 14 points of damage. Second swangulate.
Swang away.
14 to
Yes, it does.
hit? Good to know that only a nat 1 would cause me to miss. Good to know. Am I vampire? Am I the boss?
Is this a vampire?
17 points of damage.
How's it happen?
Yay!
Yeah, so this one, he's bitten into one of the patches on my shirt, which I sewed myself, which just,
Son of a bitch.
briefly, if this were an anime, Hyros gets flame eyes for a second.
Yeah.
And just quick mincemeat of the head, chop chop, 2 quick bits, like a sliver in the middle, and then fall, stack, unraveling around him.
There it
Shrugs it off like a nasty coat.
Attaboy.
That is gross, I do not like those. Anyway, Kashek needs my help, and I just sort of kind of leap. It doesn't affect anything, but I do just kind of leap over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Do a somersault over Surrey.
Yeah, can I? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
great.
Leapfrog.
Hyros just,
Great. Anything else, Hyros?
I will help my big friend. No.
Great. Surrey, you're up. Please make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
I shall. 23.
Yes, that is enough. As you were.
Nice.
I just pick my feet up. So that the eel's holding me in place, but I just whoop.
No steam.
Thunderclap wouldn't hit Saren,
No,
but
it
it
is too.
would hit both
Yeah,
of
but-
those eels.
Tasty.
Yeah, you're far away enough.
So you're attacking number 5.
And one.
Both of them. Con saves for both of them.
Yes. Okay, that is a 16
That just makes it.
and a 18.
Oh, they both make it, okay. That's it, it's a
That's the
cantrip.
downside, yeah.
Nuts. Okay. Anything else, Surrey?
Oh, bonus actions. Which I can't do anything
Rule
with.
number 86. Aim. Because that's the new bonus action Rogues can do.
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to number 4, who is gonna try... He's not gonna try to restrain Giant Kashek. He is gonna try to restrain...
Kashexel.
Nice.
17.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, he gets you.
Yeah.
You are again wrapped up in one of the eels.
Alright, this was okay. Give me the ring.
Okay, that is the end of round 2. Here we go! Okay, great. And okay, great. Now the steam disappears, taking its place. Ooh, chilling ice.
Ooh.
We are back to the top of the order. Saren, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
17?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Carry on.
Great. Then I'm gonna take advantage on number... Actually, I can do both of them.
You could.
Which one looks worse?
5 looks worse. They look about the same, though.
Okay. Then
I
I'm
was
gonna
wrong.
go to 5. 21 hit.
Sure does.
Great. So he's going to take 11 points of my fist.
5.
Great.
Carry on.
24 to hit.
Yeesh.
Take a 8 of my fist.
Hmm.
Then I'm gonna flurry my blows.
Flurry away.
Fisting.
29 to hit.
Yes.
And a 25 to hit.
Yes.
We'll do one at a time, because one of them might not...
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying.
13 points.
Still up.
And 6 points.
Very close. It's still it's still wiggling though.
Fuck!
This is best quality.
This is wiggles.
Fuck. Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
great. Well, I stay where I am because I'm giving my friends advantage on stuff.
All right. So that's gonna bring us to number 1, who is Not
It's
restraining anybody?
restraining. No, 4 is restraining me. Yeah,
4 restraining, 5 is restraining Siri.
1 is open and free.
Yes. One can do whatever it wants, so it's going to try to restrain Siri.
It's on the
It's going to
town.
get a crit a nat once, but it's going to miss.
Okay.
3 is dead.
And with that crit one, it falls and knocks that 1 hit point out of its friend, right?
Not quite. Kashek.
Point of order, I'm sorry in advance. Should she have taken cold damage?
No, she's
No,
safe.
No,
it's
it's safe.
Oh, you say I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah. Sand is not going to help, so Kashek, also please give me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Yes, that makes it.
Oh, nice.
Wait, no, it does not. I'm drunk.
Damn.
It does not. So
I liked it better when it did.
Sorry, friend. You are going to take 7 points of cold damage, and your speed is reduced by half.
No.
Mm.
But you're big.
The spell would explicitly say if my speed was affected in any way by it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enlarge doesn't do many things.
It does.
It is only a level 2 spell.
But it does make you huge.
It does make you big.
It does.
Beefy.
Which is why this is going to be funny, hopefully. I would like to, golf.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit number 4 with a melee attack with my staff, which is also shillelagh. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
13.
That hits.
Okay.
Yay.
There we go.
So 11,
Yes, it does.
and I'm a size larger.
You sure are.
Okay.
That's nice. Okay.
Big Kashek. Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, these things aren't small.
Grand. It's going to bring us to 5, who's on top of...
Oh, I needed to make a concentration save for the freezing damage.
Oh, yeah. So...
6.
Damn!
Could I roll above a 10? That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Okay, normal size Kashek.
No, we small.
It only lasts a minute anyway.
So that is going to bring us to number 5, who is wrapped around Sari. And will miss with an 11. 2 is dead. Hyros. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
That's fair.
Disadvantage.
Still restrained, so we make it straight. 15? No. Shit.
You're going to take 9 points of cold damage. Your speed is
Reduced to
by
4! That is the first time I've taken cold damage this whole... In both campaigns, I took Infernal Constitution at level 4. I want you to know that. I've had cold resistance for 11 levels.
That's really a failing.
And I find... No. It's not your fault. I just had not taken poison or cold damage. And I took fire damage once. So the 9 damage was reduced to 4.
Yeah.
Sure was, buddy.
5.
As
Or
you
mean
were.
it.
Yeah,
As you were.
for me. Anyway, it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna deal with the motherfucker unlimited who's holding me in place.
4.
Number 4. And swangulate at his
Oh,
undulate
good point, man.
recklessly.
Sorry.
Oh, bam! Which gives us that's a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck you! 12 damage.
Sure does.
Not very good. And the second swing, maybe it'll be better. 14 to hit.
Okay. You can't miss.
I could roll a 1. I could roll a 1.
Without a 1, you can't miss.
Yeah.
As it seems.
It does seem.
Hey!
Max damage, 22.
Oh, great.
Great.
Anything else, Hyros?
No, can't move. Yeah. What in theory would it take to break out? Would I have to make what
It'd
check
just
would I
be a
make?
contested sort of strength.
Okay.
Like breaking out of a grapple.
Okay, understood.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna bother because I'm already doing damage, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
sure are.
keep on keeping on. Back to you, Chet.
Great. Suri, please make a dexterity saving throw disadvantageously.
Yeah, welcome.
One of them was a nat 20.
Oof.
The other one was a nat 1.
Ooh.
Yay! Duality of
But-
Tiefling.
It's a dex save.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
they
That's
still only take half.
still 11.
Yay!
11? No, I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Uh,
But I do still take half.
Yowzers! That's going to be 12 points of cold damage. And your speed is reduced by half, but your speed is 0 anyway, so...
But it's only 6
Yeah.
points of cold damage.
Correct. As you were.
I'm gonna attack number 5. I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade first.
Fire away.
And that's just a straight roll because Saren's giving me advantage.
Break the targets.
So many. 30.
Yes. What?
Well, I rolled a 19 and I add 11.
Yes. Yes, that hits.
The math checks out.
Well, I think he's just gonna explode probably.
Probably.
38. points of damage.
Wow, yeah, he absolutely explodes.
Great.
Boom!
Yay!
And then the fire is going to jump from him to number 1.
Hmm.
Oh, not as good. I didn't even add my fucking modifier to that, but that's okay.
That's
It
okay, he
didn't-
exploded.
It didn't need it.
He exploded into he just it disintegrated.
So 7 points of fire damage to number 1.
Grand. Anything else, sir?
Oh, I'm not restrained anymore.
You sure aren't.
But I'll just stay there.
Great. Okay, and that's gonna bring us to number 4, who's restraining High Rose. Who's in the bathroom, but he gets 1, so he misses anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that is end of round 3. Here we go. Shit, alright. The eye up at the head again glows bright and more of these...
Stop it, duh!
More of these guys are launched into the air. We'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Ahead of you.
Oh, the way that we have to go.
Yeah. Yes.
And the ice disappears, and we are back to lightning. The floor is lava, except it's lightning.
The floor is live.
That's the end of that round. Back to the top of the order. Saren,
Uh-huh.
dexterity saving throw, please.
Yep. 16 make it?
No, it does not.
Can I diamond soul?
You sure can.
Is that unlimited?
It's per saving throw, 1 reroll.
But I have to take the second one, so there's equally
Sure.
the amount of that I could fail anyway. But with a 25?
That makes it. You are good, as you were.
Can I have advantage on that thing?
Sure can.
Nice.
Yeah, I can still give advantage. Okay. I'm not unconscious or incapacitated.
27 to hit.
Yes, it does.
Great. And he takes 12 points of my fist.
Sure does.
Do you guys love the face of abject pain I make whenever I have to do simple math? 29. No,
Yes.
I lied. 19 hit.
Yes.
8.
Points of damage?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to flurry my blows.
Fire away.
Oh, wait, I still get advantage. And I rolled 2 15s to hit.
Yep.
Okay, great.
It's there. The squid for the eel things. Their AC is 12.
Okay.
Just
Understood.
since we're moving along.
This is
Nine.
more of the same?
more of the same.
9 points to number 1.
Mhm.
And both of those will make it, so he takes an additional 13 points.
That's exactly enough.
Nice.
I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to hang out here in front of my friend Suri.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to bring us to the new number 1.
Ah! No, there you are. Stop. You're all so clumped up and beautiful.
Oh, for an area of effect spell?
Ish.
The new number 3.
Coming in.
That's going to bring us to Kashak.
That's me.
It sure is.
How does number 4 look?
I'm working on it.
Not great.
If it helps, Kashek, I can handle this chap.
You can. But if I kill him, then you have to run at the others.
See, I wouldn't even have thought of that. That's why you have the stick.
I do have the stick. And with that stick, I am going to cast
With this stick, I do cast.
Produce Flame at number 4.
Carry on.
That is 11 points of fire damage.
On number
4.
It's gone.
Nice.
On, and it erupts into a flaming ribbon as you produce flame all over it.
I did something.
You did. There you go.
Anything else?
Keep
Kashak?
those handy.
Yeah, and with that, I think it's time for me to stop being on the ground. So I'm going to fly 30 feet into
Yay!
Up into the air. he
How
goes.
much? Yeah. How much does this tunnel to?
50. Up to the sort of crystalline
50?
surface. Yeah,
15
right.
or
15. Yes.
That is going to be me.
Great. 5 is dead. That brings us to the new
I
number
do have
2.
control water.
I do have
I
control
don't
water.
have Maelstrom, unfortunately.
We're not in water.
That's
You're
what
not
I mean,
in
is that we don't...
Yeah. Hi, Rose. It is lightning. You are on the sand, so you're good, as you were.
Oh, I'm on the sand. That's good. All right. Oh, I can move again. This is great. Target acquired. And I'm going to make a bee's line for number 2. That still gives you if you need to get up there to do things.
We were all nice in a clump that could have been a 20-foot cube.
You can fairy fire me, man. It doesn't matter. I'm going reckless no matter what.
Attacking number 2?
Yeah, recklessly attacking number
Fire
2.
away.
Finally getting to have some advantage. 24 to hit.
Yes, it does.
Yeet. 11 points of damage.
On number 2.
Yeah, and now he has disadvantage to attack anyone but me. For the next turn.
Grand.
Or I just think generally. Not that he would want to do, because I'm still very rappable. It's a 30 to hit. For a second attack?
Yeah.
Would you believe it? And the damage is adequate. 16 points for the second slash.
16! I'm a grandmother.
Absolute.
Anything else, Hyros?
No. Still raging, still fucking it up, but they have advantage to attack me and disadvantage to attack anybody else. That one does. Great.
Sir. Dexterity saving throw, please.
12!
12 does not make it, I'm afraid. It's lightning. You are going to take 4 points of lightning damage. As you wear lenses.
You still take half, yeah. Evasion.
I
So only 2.
do. Okay, so a 20-foot cube goes 5, 10, 15, 20.
F4 by
So
4.
I'd have to get you.
Yep.
Well, that's honestly not the best use of my time, though, because that's a whole action. If I was higher in initiative, I would have done that before they all moved, but I'm not. I'm going to Green Flame Blade again.
Grant.
Cool.
I'm first attacking number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy.
That'll make it. I can do math.
It's more than 12, you're good.
It's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Give him the blade.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice. Ah!
40 points of damage.
Okay.
Worth.
Sure. All right.
1. And then that's fire.
Blasts into that one.
12 points of fire damage to 3.
That's a lot of damage.
Nice.
Oh.
Great. Anything else? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage. Oh, this was 30, so I've got 10 feet left.
I mean, you were also, like, right here. You could have easily moved 15. You very much took the long way around
I
to get
did.
there.
Well, because I thought I was gonna go around,
I'd
but
say
then I
we were
didn't.
going the long way around.
Yeah. Quite the scenic route.
Go here for now.
That's a good place to be. That's a good place to be.
Anything else, sir?
That's all.
Okay, 4 is dead. That's the end of round 4. Here we go. What happens? Fuck. It's a bummer. Okay. More of them.
I
That makes
don't
sense.
want more.
That makes sense.
I'm full.
5, 4.
I hated that noise.
Yeah.
There they come. And...
Are those the mom and dad?
the lightning remains. Okay,
I don't
we are
know.
back to Saren.
Uh-huh.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
17.
Yes, that makes it.
Okay.
It's a roughly 200-foot trip. That's not going to be quick. That's going to
Right.
take several rounds.
No.
And you'll be alone if you get there first.
15, 20, 25 for movement I used.
Legal.
Well, non-natural 20 to hit.
Yes.
Takes
It's on 2.
10 to number 2.
Oh, also, I'm sorry. These 2 that just splotted down,
Mhm.
they look much the same as the other ones. Except, bulging out from behind the octopus beak is a slimy, pulsating brain.
Ew!
Sir?
It looks
Oh,
like you know, like what the tube
No.
of the eel swallowed a brain.
No.
And it's just sitting right behind.
No.
Kind of like a combination of a grill and a grick.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, I've been assuming they were Greeks.
Oh no,
Oh,
they're it's
That's
all
the Trevor
Trevor
special.
All right.
Trevi made them up. My oh no was
Oh,
what
yeah.
if they're part intellective hour, because Vonikin's here, sort of.
Yeah.
Well, that was 10 to
suck.
number 2 from one of my fists.
Indeed.
And this one's gonna be a 7 to number 2 from the other of my fists.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna flurry my blues.
Flurry away.
Advantage. Natural 20.
Nice.
Roll them twice.
I just roll more dice.
That's true.
Yeah, it's good.
think it won.
Duality of man. 8.
Okay.
1 fist.
Did you add?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I rolled badly.
Bad.
And a 7 again for my other fist.
Damage?
Yes.
Yes, that's enough.
You told us what the AC was last time, so I'm just
Yes,
gonna do
yeah,
it
that's great. That's enough.
Oh, nice.
again. And then I'm gonna stay where I am and not move.
Okay.
Sure, within slithering distance.
I am, but I would rather them come to me than me put myself in the middle of something and have nobody be able to come and help me.
Oh, I was thinking maybe, for once, you could move backwards.
No.
That's going to bring us to
Yeah, alright.
Who are you? Who am I?
number 1. There's not a brainy one yet.
Yet?
He is
Well-
going.
Oh, okay.
Until he devours your intellect.
He's going to try to worm his way around Saren, but will miss. And
Miss Saren.
3
Right.
is going to
I'm very
come around
dexy.
here to
I'm sorry.
Hyros. Advantage.
Yeah, whatever.
Still misses. That is
Oh,
going to
that's nice.
bring us to Kashek. You are in the air, so you are good.
Yes. So going forward here,
Mm-hmm.
do you consider this the ground?
I do.
Okay.
The ground is snake.
I don't like these guys.
Nah.
Yeah, the cut of their jib, pretty
They're-
rancid.
They're not hitting the vibe.
No.
I think we're just going to keep chipping away at damage here. I am going to produce a flame at this guy.
Number 5. Mm-hmm.
Just
Fire
make
away.
sure that that's not out of range.
That looks fine.
Assume so, but
This
it
is
is
more than like 60
sure.
feet. I think you're good.
I imagine it's 60, but I want to be sure.
Produce flame.
30 feet.
Ah!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. In that case, I'm going to make it him instead.
Number 1.
It hits.
Mm-hmm.
14 points of fire damage.
Great. Blast into the side of the creature. Anything else, Kashak?
Anybody? Nobody's really hurt yet, right?
I'm okay.
I haven't taken any.
Still 3.
5, 10, 15. Okay, gonna slither right up to Saren. We'll get advantage on that.
Buenos dias, advantage.
Yes, with an 18.
That misses.
Ah, grand.
You let him see it.
Don't devour my intellect. I don't have that much to begin with.
Is dead. That brings us to Hyros. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Ah, yes, great. Not restrained for once.
You are not?
That's so nice. That's 19.
That makes it.
Yay.
As you were.
Looking ahead of me and behind me, which one looks worse? I think one looks worse.
I'm not going to bother being reckless because I don't have to be, so for once they won't have advantage against me. Number 1! Swangulates. 27 to hit.
Yes.
I just like to say it out loud. Because one time I'll roll a 1. It'll be nice for everyone. 17 damage, number 1.
That is enough. Taken out.
Just like one of those just puddles of splat on the
Yeah,
ground.
puddles of
Just,
spooge.
Ew.
Yum.
Delish.
Spooge.
And I am going to gently rotate myself around to do a nice thing with this one.
A half pirouette.
Because I can't reckless in the middle of a turn.
Fire away.
And swinging big axes. Can I get a crit? I'm good at those. 31 to hit.
Yeah, they hit.
20 points of damage to number 3.
Grant, anything else,
Not
Hyros?
much, though.
No!
Neat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Surrey, please give me that dexterity saving throw.
Shell. 27.
That makes it.
I
What
just
you want to do, boo?
Okay, yeah, I'll attack 3, and well, there's no one around, so we'll do Booming Blade then.
Number 3?
Year.
Mm-hmm. Fire away.
That's 21. Wait, no, I can't do math. It's 26.
Points of damage?
No to hit, sorry.
Yes.
I don't know why I asked.
You need some, like, Saren does math.
It's the same.
Surrey
Yeah,
does
you're
math. Oh, that really needs to be a bit on the podcast or something. Like,
Surrey does
just
math?
In the pauses where Surrey's doing math, adding up her sneak attack damage, we do, like, some kind of bit.
Oh, you can't because that more than 30.
It's enough.
Great.
Boom! It explodes!
Yay!
Jesus. Okay, great.
Sorry, you got bit of guy on me.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's actually it's like not a bad taste.
It's just
it
like
tastes
it's
alright.
Suri just like gracefully darting around the battlefield, and then she like pokes an enemy with her dagger, and it just explodes.
It explodes, and by the time it does, I'm already here.
I'm imagining like
10, 15, 20.
Yeah, you guys are basically demigods at this point. So yeah, whatever
No,
you like.
it's alright.
I'm imagining like Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, where
Ah,
she's
fuck
like
it,
ding,
25.
ding, 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 ding.
So very anime. Great. Anything else, Suri?
That's all.
Okay, that's number 4. Oh, okay, it's gonna go for Suri.
That's by me.
It's gonna 19.
Not if I cast shield.
Yay!
You
First
bounced off
time I've
shield.
actually been able to do that this session.
Oh, bingo bongo.
Alright, that's the end of round 5. Here we go.
Let's remember.
Nope. And the terrain changes to
A soothing smell.
the lightning disappears, and instead it is coated in mud. This is rough terrain for everybody who is touching the ground.
Except the owl.
Except the owl.
It's like a flying man.
That brings us.
Hey, summon the wings.
Big Mama? Oh, okay. I'm not Big Mama.
No, it didn't get its recharge, so you
Okay.
are good to go.
Well, I'm going to take advantage on number 5.
We can find the little
Do these things have the same AC?
The brain ones, yes.
Okay. 28 hits.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so it takes
Number 5.
No, these have 29 AC.
9 points from my fist,
Mm-hmm.
and it needs to. No, it doesn't.
Go to hell.
Yeah. It needs to go to
That's
hell.
easy.
23 hits, so that's another 6 points of my fist.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna flurry my blows. That hits 9 more points.
9.
Yep.
Bop.
And
Monk bop.
Monk Bop last time is
Whack.
another 6.
Whack.
Great. Anything else there?
No.
Okay, 1 is dead. 3 is dead. Kashek.
What if I produce flame?
Oh, what if?
And you should.
Fire away.
13.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thank God, because I can't fucking roll this round. Or match, whatever.
Whatever's happening.
Whatever's happening. Another 14 points of fire damage.
Great.
The damage was nice.
Anything else, Kashek?
Nope.
Okay, that's going to be number 5. Who is... Saren's not here, so it's going to attack Suri.
Oh, I have to be there.
No, too late. That is a...
You did this.
23.
Oh, yes.
Shield
Even
still.
with shields.
Oh no!
It's 22 with shield.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
going to wrap you up.
Oh, gosh. Darn
These
it.
ones, so you're restrained, and then this
Close.
one, the brain ones.
No, he's gonna devour my intellect.
Please make me
That sucks.
a intelligence saving.
Yeah.
The
Oh, you're
first,
proficient in those,
the
right?
first of the
I am,
campaign.
but that's...
Might be.
I mean,
Maybe.
how often do you
God,
have
the
to make
first,
them?
ever. 23.
Great, that makes it. Excellent. 2 is dead. Hyros, you're up.
Everyone's kind of grouped up, so it doesn't really matter what I do,
Your
but,
speed is halved, remember.
Right.
Because rough terrain. Because it's muddy.
So, 5, 10. But that's fine. I'm within reach of 5. I'm going to recklessly swangulate at its corrosive body wrapped around my good friend Suri.
Please do.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
12 points of damage.
Hmm?
Measly. Alright, and second swing, coming in chopping. Can I get something? 22 to hit.
Yes.
15 points of damage.
Great. Anything else, Hyros?
Slice and slice. No, that'll do for me.
Sorry.
Go.
Yeah.
So I'm restrained.
You are restrained. Hmm? So you can try to break out. You can attack the thing that's restraining. Well, technically either, but it will be disadvantageously.
I will green flame blade. I will attack 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 16. Oh, but that does hit, right?
Yes.
Roll them bones!
Roll them
Shall.
bones.
Fargin.
It's just so many all the time.
Any noise distract you or just numbers?
Loud noise.
Fair enough. This segment brought to you by the letter N, the letter P, and the letter R.
NPR.
MPR?
Mashable.
Pubic
Potato.
rectum.
Ah, the pubic rectum.
Stop.
The oft-forgotten rectum.
I kind of like the national
You've got
potato.
descending colon and a pubic
39.
rectum. 39.
It explodes.
Well, it catches on fire, I guess. And then that fire is going to jump to...
Oh,
And then it blows up more.
And then you'll blow up.
11... 12, 13, 14 points of fire damage, number 4.
Nice.
Great.
We'd love to see it.
Anything else, Suri?
I want to just run,
You can.
but that feels so not team player.
You could line up with everybody else in a cool line.
we can clean it up. It's fine.
I could be shaped into a flock of seagulls.
A whole flock. Wow. And I
The other ones are
ran.
illusions. I'm kind of...
It's mirrored.
Mechanically.
I guess
speaking.
so. Like this technically just continues onward
Yeah.
for another 120 feet.
So, okay. I'm gonna go cut the eye out of this thing's head. Disengage. Only 20. Right?
Oh wait, you have mobile. You don't have to disengage.
Oh my god, you're so right.
So yeah, this
But I
difficult
could-
terrain isn't affecting you.
Well, I could. It is. I have to use the dash action, but I could dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Would that still count?
It's
Instead
still
of
doing the dash.
disengaging, because I don't have to disengage because I forget that always.
Yeah, bro, that's all. You can just go.
Bye. 5, 10, 15,
Just fucking leg it.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Great. Great.
That's it.
Okay, that's going to bring us to number 4.
Is that moving or dashing?
Well, that was dashing.
Your
So I
dash would
only
get you.
moved. So I guess I'd go 80.
Whoosh.
If you wanted to.
55,
Sorry, I
50,
just mean
55.
if, yeah.
No, I don't want to get too far from you guys.
Fair
I'll go 55.
Hyros, this
Hello.
one's going to come after you.
Rude.
I think that'll do
It does have
It
advantage because I was reckless last one.
does.
Yep.
Yeah, and it gets a nat 20.
That'll
so
do it.
You are restrained.
All right.
And because I got a nat 20, please give me that
Bring me.
intelligence saving throw
Uh-oh.
at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say,
Uh-oh.
because it got a 20.
Pyros is 3 brain cells.
No, it's gonna take the brain cells from the scarf first.
Yeah.
Don't fuck me.
Hey.
My first nat 20 and I can't have it.
Oh.
No!
Including that 3, 2.
No.
Okay. All right.
Shit.
Okay. So Hyros.
We almost made it out of that fight.
Hyros.
I'm not the guy.
What were you
want me.
doing? Where are you?
Good question.
You are deep in the Wolf's Wood.
Mm.
About maybe half a day's travel from your home. Chopping lumber in the forest, as is your wont. And then finally, you get the hair on the back of your neck stands up. And you look up and you look towards the horizon. You see dark black smoke rising on the horizon in the direction of your home. You are compelled to run in the opposite direction. And you are going to towards your home. So that's this way.
I'm restrained.
So you can't go anywhere. You sure are. I guess that doesn't make any sense, does it?
I mean, it can still, like, I can get tangled up in something in the vision.
Yeah. Anyway, and you were also going to take 14 points of psychic damage.
Great.
No, you just have the worst nightmare where you're trying to get away from something and you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah,
It's much
well.
worse.
In the dream, you're moving.
Okay,
In the
right.
dream, yeah. In your mind, you are running back towards your home.
Yeah, it's not real anyway. It doesn't matter what my body
It doesn't matter. Yeah, great. It all makes sense. I planned this all out.
You did it so good.
Okay.
How apparent is it to us that he's having a normal life?
Pretty parent. Like he gets like this far away look in his eyes, and his stance like almost weirdly relaxes
Okay.
in a strange way.
He's Beast Boy in the Mad Mod episode.
Boogers?
Boogers. Okay, that's gonna be the end of round 6. Here we go. What happened?
Sorry to everybody that's younger than 22 who has no fucking clue what we're talking about.
And the mud remains. Sarah, that's you.
Yay! I'm gonna
Beat the piss out of this.
come over here and hit this
There
thing
you
so
are.
it stops eating my friend's memories. Huh! That's
That's cocked.
cocked. Okay, anyway, that hits.
Sure does.
Sorry. It was a 29 to hit, in case anybody wanted to hear that. This one's gonna be my favorite enemy again because my minute on the last one ran out, so I'm just gonna mark this one again.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been a minute yet.
10 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I lied. Not 6.
Rounds are 6 seconds, not 10.
You're so right.
Can I-
Never mind. I've been swapping it to the next thing to hit, which is a thing I can do.
Yeah.
So,
You can just keep doing it, right?
yeah, I can just keep doing it. So
Nice.
since my attention is now focused on him, the grapevines kind of swirl up and along its leechy body, and it takes 10 points of damage.
Yes, it does.
Then... No, 14 hits them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes another 6 points of my fist. And I'm only going to bonus action 1 attack here.
For free.
With a 24 hits, it's going to... 9 more points.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Anything else?
Wow.
Okay, 1 is done. 3 is done. That brings us to Kashek.
Excuse me. How's he looking?
This last one, not great.
Great.
Get him.
Hasn't failed me yet. So,
Now's the perfect time for it.
yep. Produce some flame.
Lob.
20-something.
Yes.
16 points of fire damage.
That's enough.
Yay.
Oh, boom! It blows up. There are no longer any leeches on the battlefield. Iros, you are released back, surrounded by your companions on top of a giant snake.
So if you had to put a number on Hyrus' intelligence, is it changed?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
No, that's later. Not yet, Ferb.
Not yet.
It's still your turn, Kashek. Is there anything else you want to do?
Does it look like there's anything to do?
There are no more leeches, and that big old snake head and Big Bonnet and I are still staring down at you.
Is everybody alright?
I'm
So
alright.
far,
Think I was in a very bad dream. We're good.
we can talk about that later if you want.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
do.
going to fly towards Surrey, I guess.
Compartmentalization gang.
Join me.
Alright.
Great.
Sorry, I'm so fast.
5, 2, Hyros.
Uh,
Lull in the combat as you shake yourself back to your senses.
is the ground still lightning, or
The ground is still mud, yes. So,
Mud.
so yeah, your speed is halved.
All of it?
Yeah. Oh, and the entire snake is mud.
The snake
The snake is mud.
is mud.
the snake is mud? All right. Well, then I'm going to use my action to dash
That's right.
in order to go my standard 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you know.
More snack.
Great. So then at the end here, you can see
Here's a tattoo on his
On his
lower
ankle.
back.
Oh.
In the shape of a banana.
at the end here is the eye, which raises itself off. So you're now, as you make your way up, you're like kind of looking at the back of the serpent's head, but the eye sort of like coils its way up, almost like a snake itself, and whirls around to look back at you.
Hello.
Ain't that?
Hi, so Hyros, you just went, yes?
Yep.
Sorry.
Can somebody turn Saren around? She's like lost in the song.
Anyway.
right now.
I'm
God, thank you.
to dash again.
Be careful up there. You know it's better when someone's next to the thing.
The eye is that big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh.
Do we?
It's like, Eye of Sauron kind of deal.
Do we think that this is a healing him kind of situation or a stabbing it out of him kind of
I
situation?
was just gonna cut it out.
Okay.
Well, I was
That'll
probably
certainly
gonna
tell us.
start with. Where does the seaweed? That's the like.
It's like just one
Tangled
big
around.
writhing mass that's kind of like...
Well, where does it like start?
Let's say, for our purposes, the eye has come to like settle on the ground level, so you're just face to face with the eye.
But still
I was wondering if we
hooked
like
on.
Yeah.
if we got a crowbar and just pop the
Oh
seaweed
no,
out.
no,
It's
not like that.
wrapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's
yeah,
a
it's
seaweed
like
wrap.
it's coiled around it. It's pretty entrenched.
I hate this fucking guy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did
he sucks.
Vonnegut.
Dash. So I can't disengage.
You don't need to disengage.
You are
You're
mobile.
so right. I'm also on him. So I don't even.
You're not on the eye, crucially. I don't know if it counts
Fuck, it
as the
probably
same.
can. How far did I go though?
80 feet.
I think I did 65.
Okay.
I'm gonna take back some steps. Dude, this fucking... That's probably not gonna do anything.
You're the guy who moved all the way up there.
Kick some sand in it.
We're right behind you!
We're just going to stay this safe distance back.
Well...
You got it, champ!
I guess that I will... I don't even know if it's gonna... I'm gonna cast Chill Touch at it.
At the eye?
At
Sure.
the eye.
Send away.
Okay.
Touch.
That's a lot. 27.
Yes.
That's 2 ones. That is 6 points of necrotic damage.
Great.
And
That's enough.
And?
Can you imagine?
Oh, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Ah!
should
Until
that
then.
become relevant now?
Did it have the
The
ability to
hand
do that? Oh,
clings
shit.
to the target.
Yeah, I'm just
Wow.
saying that's just a thing that Chill Touch does.
I don't know. Anything else, Surrey?
That's all.
It's never bad.
Alright, so that is the end of round 7. So the eye, struck by your chill touch, locks onto you, Surrey. Like
Oops.
laser focus. Up into the air go more of the jets of ink.
Okay.
One.
That's fine.
Cutting
my
you
God.
off from your
I have
friends.
a bow.
You know,
I forgot.
you know what the realization I just had?
Chill Touch is going to do more damage than just a bow
You're
shot.
right, you're right.
And these are all the brainy ones. Also, Surrey, as the eye locks onto you,
Hey,
please
buddy.
give me an intelligence
Ah!
saving throw.
Yeah, that's fair. 24.
24. Alright, you're good. You feel this eye lock onto you, Surrey, and you almost like this the sort of telekinetic force that washes across you causes you to like stumble back. It's a strange sensation because there's nothing physically hitting you, but nonetheless you like stumble back, but you do manage to keep your faculties intact. Okay, and the changes to... Again, the steam begins spurting from between the scales. And we are back to the top. Saren.
Does a 14 make the steam save throw?
No, it does not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna diamond soul that.
Mhm.
It's non-natural 20.
Yes.
Sorry, I
No,
just-
yes.
I'm gonna twist me ring,
Mm-hmm.
and a moonbeam is going to jet down on top of number 2.
Moonbeam. Great.
It needs to make a constitution saving throw.
Which gets a 6.
So it fails.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes 14 points of radiant damage.
Great.
And then with my bonus action, I would
Thunder
like
action.
to Step of the Wind,
Mhm.
which means I can dash. So I get 100.
It's dash or disengage.
I have 110 feet of movement here.
Whoosh!
65.
Straightforward if you're trying to evade them.
I'm not, because my moonbeam isn't going to move from this guy, so I'm going to move up to here instead.
Anything else, Saren?
No!
Alright, number 1. It's gonna it's gonna round on you, Saren. But we'll miss with a 12.
Fun for him.
Number 3.
You make the worst noises.
Gonna come up on you, Hyros.
Back off.
But we'll miss with a 12, I assume.
Great.
And that brings us to
All right. Do we want me on cleanup or do we want me on?
I would...
Can you do big yoink?
I would think that you would be more useful on eyeball because you don't have to worry about getting hit. You can just fly away from them.
That being said, if I get... These are the ones
That's
who can
very
int
true.
save.
That's-
And if they fuck up Hyros, Hyros is out.
And I am also proficient in intelligence saves.
Well, they can't reach you.
Also that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to clean up the mobs, we can then focus on Big Boy.
On the eye, yeah.
All right. I think it's time for Kashet to arrive to the combat. Oh, why not? I'm gonna cast a sunbeam.
Wow! We got a moonbeam and a sunbeam.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be a fucking achievement. Would you say all 3 are gonna fall in a line there, Trove?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. All 3 of them make a Constitution save.
It's beautiful.
So that's a 6, a 26, and a 12.
One of them makes it.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 of them take 24 points of radiant damage.
One of them succeeded, though, right?
Or I'm sorry, 24 for the 2 that failed,
12.
12 for the one that succeeded, and the 2 that failed are also blinded.
Aha!
Nice.
Nice.
Also for 30 feet around me, sunlight.
Dayman!
There he is.
That's me.
Kashak! Okay. Anything else, Kashak?
No.
Could we see which ones took the brunt of that?
5 and 2.
Okay. So they're blind, right?
Yes,
Correct.
they do.
That's fine.
So he's going to attack you disadvantageously.
Great.
And he's going to miss with a natural 1.
Great.
And 2. He's going to come over here and attack Saren.
so hang on.
That's fine. And it's going to miss you also, Saren. Which brings us to
Just did Saren's
Hyros.
turn,
It
so
is the
wouldn't it?
steam. Please do a dexterity saving throw.
It's only had one turn in
Hyros?
combat,
Yeesh.
so it only takes damage once.
This is
Because
3
it's
or
supposed
5.
to take the damage
Uh,
on the
this
start
is
of
for the
its
steam.
turn,
Oh,
but I
sorry.
just made
Dexterity
it
saving
take it during my turn.
Oh, you already did it.
Uh,
I gotcha.
19.
That makes it.
Great.
Yes, as you were.
5 just got radiated. We'll go for him first. Recklessly swangulate, so if they do live, they will get advantage on me next time. 30 to hit,
Yes.
and 19 points of damage to number 5.
Hmm?
You don't get advantage from the blindness, do you?
Ooh, I think I do. Can you check blindness?
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Nice.
I already said I was going reckless. But, because I would need it for 3 then as well. Well, but I'm not attacking 3 because 5 didn't go down. Anyway, 5. Big old... Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, this is so unnecessary!
Yay!
But you got it.
Fine, I guess if this is how we get it.
Pick a golden prey.
Alright. Brutal critical time, kids! Oh, that's cocked. Alright. So,
Nice!
that's why we are kind. Alright, let's say, so that is 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 12 is 25, plus 7 is 32, plus 10 is 42.
Oh my
Holy shit.
god.
Icker.
It's dead. It's dead.
Paste at best.
It's dead. It's pasted. Holy wow. That's crazy. Okay. Anything else, Hyros?
Brutal critical.
You just do the thing like Neo where he bends the space around him.
I look at number 3. Does it look intimidated?
Nope. It's
Oh,
a-
right, no
it's a-
eyes.
It's a leech.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh! Do they not see with eyes?
Oh,
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
They share his eyes, so they're blind when they... It
Yeah.
works. That's my turn, I'm done.
Great.
Hyro's done.
Sorry.
3.
She'll touch again, I guess again.
At the eye.
What?
Maybe it's got really low AC.
10. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, okay.
Your chill touch shoots towards it, but the ray of magic disintegrates before it crosses over to the eye itself.
now question. When is his turn? Big man?
The end of the round.
Okay, so right now?
Well,
There's one more leech.
Okay, sorry.
Anything else, Sarah?
a fun thing I can, because Chill Touch is a cantrip, is I can cast Hex on him.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I already got it, Frode. I already asked you for
Yes.
the concentration. Oh, the Hex, but yes, Hex him.
He has a contact lens.
Ah.
Great.
Good,
Now we can see better!
That's my turn!
Okay. Number 4.
Stop making that
Maybe I should have moved a little bit back.
Come over to Hyros.
It's your character. Get obliterated when you want to.
Hyros, that's 12.
To hit?
Yeah. Oh no, but he gets advantage.
Yeah, he does.
But that's worse. 12. Misses.
It's
No.
too late now.
Okay. So that's going to be the end of the round.
Does, question for you, he count as being in the moonbeam? Fuck!
Yeah.
I was like, it's touching him.
An excellent try, though. Does not get the recharge. He's going to lock onto you, sir. Sir, please give me another intelligence saving.
For my edification, would you count the eye as being in a moonbeam if I were to focus it on him instead?
Yeah.
You still add.
Don't think it's going to be enough. So I'm going to use my inspiration.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
I just
Nice,
rolled a
that's
1.
an excellent use of it.
That's so much better.
That's
Oh my
Yay.
god.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So much better.
21.
Great. Again, it's such a strange sensation. It's like your whole body, it feels like being hit by like an invisible punch, but you do manage to keep your feet again. Well done.
You can't
All
catch me thoughts about my parents.
I already dealt with those kind of.
That's great. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm running out of steam really
Yeah,
fast
we
because
can-
I'm recovering from
It's 10
the,
also, yeah.
So, do you mind if we call it
No,
here
yeah.
and
No, that's
finish
good.
off next?
That was 8.
That's fine.
Thanks, guys. I hate to
It's
cut
fine.
things
It's
off
all
in the
right. It's
middle.
all
We've
good.
done it for over 3 hours.
You're recovering.
Yeah.
I like, ooh, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You got hit with the fucking psychic wind a little bit.
I would less a restoration you if I could.
I got hit with the psychic wind.
Thanks for joining us on this verse of The Last Song of Arcadia. It featured Ian Agnew as Hyros, Madison Cadulo as Saren, Freddie Nietzsche as Kashek, Robin Fender as Suri, and Trevor Fail as the Dungeon Master. Crit Out of Luck is brought to you with the help of our Patreon supporters. Big thank you to all of our patrons. If you enjoyed listening today, you too can support us at patreon.com/critoutofluck. Thanks for listening, and stay cool.